And no one knows who I am.
I do. And I will point you out.
Hi everyone, FT here, and this is an airsoft video. You have before you the WE.Tech Hi-Capa Force series gas blowback, and the pistol in this actual box is known as a Velociraptor. The box has the 5 models that you can get in this range. Apart from that, it's just normal plain box with WE airsoft gun made in Taiwan. Let's take a look at it. So we have the manual, and it's a standard WE manual. You have a representation of the pistol with the parts named, loading instructions for the magazine, have priming, how to prime it, how the safety works, how the gas blowback works, how the trigger, all really basic stuff. How to replace the magazine, how to get out misfired 6mm BB, how to strip down, a little bit about how the hop-up works, that you might have to replace it after an extended period of shooting, trouble resolution in Chinese, English. Then you have the breakdown or exploded diagram, but with numbers but no reference points. Typical WE magazine, not bad. Something for put on the bookshelf. And here it is. Let's get this out. Just before we leave the box, it's got this moulded one-fits-all biodegradable insert, which is quite nice, better than the polystyrene stuff you get. So I have a magazine, I have a spare magazine. It's a Hi-Capa, so it's about 32 rounds. Gas goes in the bottom as usual, green gas in this case, and then the mechanisms release the gas by hitting this valve here. BBs are fed up to the top through this spring. Now you can actually load this, the channel here widens at a certain point, so you can pull this down and drop your BBs in there, and they are double stacked. It's quite important to make sure you get the stacking right on them, or you can get misfires or blank fires. Well, this has a foot on it. Now the foot can be released by pushing in on a spring-loaded grommet down there, and then the whole lot slides forward if you need to do any maintenance, like replace the valve or anything like that. Then we come to the pistol itself. Now I'll get straight to it right up the front. I hate this well here. These are primarily set up for target shooting, fast draw shooting, that type of thing, and the well is supposed to be designed so you can get your magazine in there really quick. Doesn't matter sort of where you're coming from, it'll just funnel in. Now I don't do that type of airsoft, and I hate this foot, so I took it off. And the way I've done that is I've knocked the pin in here. There's a pin down there that holds this in place, and also the safety and hammer spring mechanism is held in place through here. So I took that off. Simple as that. And I made my own steel pin, which was just the right length to still hold this spring housing in place, and I much prefer it like that. This is the original pin. So should I wish to put it back, I can knock out the pin that I've got in there and just pop this one back in and put the pin back. But this is how I prefer it. Now we'll just take a look at some of the unique features on this one. First of all, these sights at the back, they are adjustable in elevation, and they are the fibre optic type. Now, I don't know if we'll pick this up on the camera, but the back two are red and the front one is green. They do actually look quite bright and work well. But this is replaceable, so you can take this off and you can put this mount on, and this mount sits like that, and you can then put on crosshair sights, the red sights, the glow red sights where you actually battery powered, you switch them on and you get either a cross or a circle with a dot in it, and you can look through those. So that's quite nice to know that you can actually replace that with this platform to add different types of sights. The other, not unique features, but the other nice things about this one which made me choose this is obviously the trigger's drilled. So you can see the 3 holes here on the trigger. The hammer's drilled, so you can see the hole in the hammer. It is empty. It's quite nice. I also like the idea of these Allen headed screws and not the normal flat blade ones. If I can catch it right, there's writing here, this is a baby Hi-Capa 3.8. The slide has a cutout on it, and you can see through the cutout the outer barrel with WE.T on it for WE.Tech. If I lock it back, you can see it here on the outer barrel. The top, it's got 0.45 ACP stamped in it, but this is also nice here. These drilled out holes in the outer barrel, and as you can see, you slide that back and that all stays in place. It also has the 2 standard locking grooves here for the barrel. This has a double-sided safety, so you can use this side and of course the other side. It also has the palm safety here. Has an integral rail as part of the frame, so you can put laser sights on or a light, that type of thing. And it has a threaded outer barrel, so should you wish to put a MOX suppressor on, you can. The engraving on this side is Cal 4.5 ACP. So here it has an atom symbol with the W for WE in it, and that's the symbol that they put on their special designs. Strip down of this is not quite the same as a standard 1911 because it is a Hi-Capa. But you do slide it back, you do push out this slide lock, and it will all come forward. So there's your frame. But then it changes slightly. You do have your spring. And this would normally be the lock for your barrel bushing, but this does not have any barrel bushings. As you can see, it just comes straight out, and it is a tiny barrel. It's all metal, quite heavy as well actually, it's quite thick as you can see. And the frame is all metal, obviously the grips are plastic. And to put it all back together, you basically just reverse it. Put that in. This can only go in one way because it's got a little concave part on the end. That sits over the barrel. Then push your rod in. And that is it. Slides on. It's quite easy, just hold it back with your finger, like so. Get that to line up. And that's it. So that's the Hi-Capa, and it's by WE.Tech with the T, wet, and it's known as the Velociraptor. So thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you on another video. Cheers!